Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you guys are all doing pretty good. So, a little bit of a video topic for everyone to share and be able to, give their opinions, their thoughts, and their, well, thesis. And it's video game collecting. Now, everyone on YouTube that I associate with just about roughly plays video games. If not, I still talk to them anyway just the same. But, I pick up video games basically underneath the motive that I buy these games because I essentially liked them when I was younger, or I liked them in general, or, they were just something I enjoyed playing. For example, I liked Mega Man 1 through 6. I'm not very good at them. I mean, I'm good at 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1 kick my ass every time, but again, I was always good at 2 and 3 because they were the more easier versions of Mega Man, obviously. But again, I don't go for complete collections. I amazingly or amusingly go for the parts of collections that I really enjoy. And I also collect consoles based off that motive as well. If I haven't found at least 5 games that were good about that console, or 7 or 8 or 9, depending on how expensive the console would be versus availability and how good the games actually were, then I won't buy them. Because eventually, if I found 5 games good out of that entire collection, then eventually be some more decent games. I mean, yeah, the Sega 32X was not the crowning jewel of the Sega Genesis market. However, it did have a good library of games. So, I mean, the games were mostly ports. Most of the ports weren't bad. They were just ports of other consoles. Again, I wouldn't mind owning for the Sega 32X because sometimes the ports eventually are better. But, forgive me. That's basically how I collect for my consoles. Same goes towards this monstrosity right here, as most people call it, even though I didn't think it was a monstrosity. I thought it was actually a good console. I don't know what people were smoking when they said this is a bad one. I mean, yes, people were complaining about this, the 3 ways to hold it. Well, that's just it. There's 3 ways to hold it, or I'm sorry, 2 ways to hold it if you technically count. If you're playing an FPS shooter, you usually play with this, right? You move around like this and play like that. However, this leaves it open so you can't press that button, but you just go like this really quickly. I've learned to play with this controller quite well. I usually play it like this sometimes. So like this, put my palm across it, treat this. I mean, I loved this controller when it came to GoldenEye, because all I did is hold it like this and fired with this. And if I really had to go in inventory or something like that, look at a map, I just went like that, and kind of like it was an actual gun. I swayed a little bit. My imagination went to play with this controller. I mean, it was not a bad controller. I saw a lot worse when it comes to controllers out there in the market. Trust me. Atari 5200. Checkmate. And so, long story short, I like collecting for consoles I grew up with that I actually enjoyed. A lot of people ask me if I'm ever going to get an Atari Jaguar. And the major thing with that console is, unless I find, like I said, 5+ games that I actually would like, that I'm not buying. And on top of that, it's kind of expensive now, so yeah, that console can kiss my my backside and rub my nipples as viciously as it could until it penetrates skin. So, that console is not going to see my collection anytime soon, unless I'm extraordinarily lucky, or whatever. But, even so, I probably won't be too interested in it. Whew. When it comes to complete games, do I care too much about complete games such as, Sega Genesis? No, I'm not very picky about that. I mean, I collect cartridges such as Shining Force 2 here. Yeah! Anyway, so I pick up towards... that threw me off. But games such as loose cards of Nintendo and Genesis and all that are pretty much the bare minimum of where I would go loose cart. I mean, again, I got a couple complete games here and there, like Kirby and all that. I mean, those, again, if I find them, I would buy them if they were affordable. You get the picture. However, there's a limit to the year or the console lines upward that I would actually only complete or get it for complete wise, such as PlayStation 1. And I will only pick up a PlayStation 1 game unless it's complete. If it's not complete, it's not touching my collection unless it's given to me as a gift. And you know, you can't quite slap a person who's giving you a gift in the face. You accept the gift. So, you know, that's pretty much how that goes. And people going, geez, you got Mr. Domino. Ooh, it's not a bad game. Okay, it's decent, whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, when it comes to modern games, such as, you know, 3DS or Xbox 360, those have to be complete. If they're not complete, I will be quite pissed off, you know, kind of thing. Because it's like, who the fuck loses a damn case to these games? Who does that? Did you steal the game? I mean, that's pretty much what my motive is with that. Is these people probably stole the damn game, that's why they're selling it loose. Or what have you. Or they stole it from one of their friends, or they bootlegged it somewhere. Most kids do that nowadays. They go to Walmart, rip open the cases, and steal the games and resell them on eBay. Either because they want some weed or I don't know what. But, yeah. Again, like PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube, those all have to be complete as well. I mean, when it comes to TurboGrafx 16, I do have a couple complete games here, such as I mentioned, this game, Star Soldier 1 Goes Berserk, Bloody Wolf. Yeah, baby! So I'm trying to put that back in there. I mean, again, not a big deal if they're loose carts, but when it comes to carts such as DS and all that, have to be complete, or I will not be a hunky-dory kind of person. So yeah, in the comments down below, or is a video response, because I love watching video responses. Those are just awesome. Post of what you think, or what do you think for your personal collection is the best motive for you when you go towards games. I mean, most people just go for completion, some people don't. I want to hear what you guys have to do, or what you guys do for your collections. Even though I know most of my friends and most of their collections. But new people I've met, as well as people I do know, some stuff I probably don't know about their collections and how they take care of them, blah blah blah. So, take it easy folks, thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.